friends, this is lesson 1 of the big ideas. Are you ready for some big ideas? Okay, lesson 1. This is going to be dealing with the vowels. What do I mean when I say the vowels? I keep saying that, vowels, vowels, vowels. Well, let's write them out so we are sure that we know what we're talking about. When I say vowels, I mean A, E, I, O, U. Okay? So this is the big idea, and you might want to highlight this. Big idea. Touch your brain. Okay, big idea. Sometimes vowels say their names. Okay, why don't you say that with me? Sometimes vowels say their names. Well, that's strange because you're not going to see the other letters saying their names. Maybe the vowels are smarter than the other letters, I'm not sure. But these vowels like to say their own names when they have friends with them, okay? So when they say their names, their own name, we're going to call those the long vowels, okay? So when a vowel says its own name, we're going to call that the long vowel. And we're not talking that it's longer in size. We're not talking about size. We're just talking about calling them long vowels, meaning letters that say their own name. A, E, I, O, or U. In the middle of the word, they'll just start saying their own name. Okay. So now we're going on to another big idea. Are you ready for another big idea? Okay. If a vowel is at the end of a little word, the vowel says its name. So what do you mean by a little word? Well, I mean a 2-letter word, like in we, he, me. Okay? So the big idea is if a vowel is at the end of a little word, the vowel will say its own name. It doesn't need a friend with him. He's just brave. So some examples, let's write some examples here just so you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about words like he, me, we, okay? And there are more, and we'll look at those lists in a minute. Just so you know what I'm talking about. Small words where the vowel will just say, hey man, my name is E, excuse me, E, 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 he, me, we. Okay. Third big idea. I know this is a lot, but I know you're ready for this. If a little word ends in Y, the Y says I. Okay, I think you might have saw this in some of our words. Well, can you think of an example? I can think of a few examples, and we'll be looking at complete lists in a minute. But words that we have seen in the rainbow, and probably very early in the rainbow, some examples were my and by. Okay, my, by. At the bottom, I developed these when we were working in the class. Then we would send these lists home to the parents for support. Well, now we have the parents. Well, we have these great parents working 100% of the time. We have like personal aides for people, right? So this is great. Parents, please review the concepts and words at home. Thanks. Okay, well, of course you're going to do that because you're at home. And so we've given you 3 big ideas Now we're going to dive into these three big ideas one at a time, okay? I'm not dropping you off here. Okay, friends, I told you I would not just drop you off the cliff here. We're going to be looking at just this big idea today, okay? Today is Wednesday. Then tomorrow we're going to go back into this. We'll look at this idea. That would be for Thursday. And then on Friday, we'll complete the lesson one with this idea, okay? Are you with me? Okay, today, just simply identifying what a vowel is, and then we'll look at some examples of short and long vowel words, okay? So let's dive into this, and we'll work on this. Just leave it all together because it's all connected to the for our next few days. Okay, so connected with things we're working on. Okay, so A-E-I-O-U. You say it. A-E-I-O-U. And sometimes Y are vowels. Okay? So what I want you to do is get out a pencil, and any time that you see a vowel, A-E-I-O or U, circle it, okay? Now you might want to also color it, okay? So what is the vowel well, we already identified the vowel in bat, right? B-at, bat. The vowel is an A, right? So what is the vowel in this word? R-I-B. What is the vowel? Okay, I, right? So just go back up to the list if you're not sure. Okay? So we're going to identify where the vowel is. Which one is the vowel? Which one is the vowel? U, okay. So you're going to do that on all of these words on this page. What are you noticing about the vowels, where they are in the words? Are you seeing a pattern yet? Okay, I am seeing, usually I'm seeing them in the middle of the word, sometimes at the beginning. Have you seen any at the end of the word yet? So far, no. I haven't seen any at the end. Now, I'm not saying that that means anything, because certainly they can be at the end. Is there anything else that you're noticing about these words in particular? What are the sounds of these vowels? Are they saying their own name in these words? For instance, is this own, or is it on? It's ah, right? So in this case, the words on this page are short vowel words. They're words where the vowel does not say its own name. They say a, e, I, a. Those are the sounds that we have been focusing on for most of the year, right? A, e, I, a. They're not saying their own name. They are saying the short vowel sound that we have learned. Do any of them have more than one vowel in them? No. All of them are single vowel words, right? One vowel in each word, usually holding it together, sometimes at the beginning in the short words. So, b-at, it, ib, ed, club, bank, bank, on, at, skunk, slap. Is that an A? Yes. Ox, box. So, practice reading them. We have identified the vowels. These are short vowels, right? Short vowels. Let's turn the page and we're going to do the same thing on the back and see if we can find a pattern there. Here's our concept. A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y are vowels. Sometimes vowels say their names. Now, in the previous page, they did not say their name, right? These are the short vowels. But let's see if we can say the name of the picture and hear what vowel is in it. So in this case, they're pointing to a N-E, knee. So do you hear that E at the end? Okay. Cake, K-A. What vowel do you hear in cake? A. A says its own name, right? D, ice. D, ice. What do you hear? I'm going to let you figure that one out. D, ice. Tr, e. Sn-o, snow, o. P-I, P-I. Blow, bl-o, blow. Toe, toe. Okay. So in these word examples, we are hearing the long vowel sound. Now let's go back for fun and I'll show you how to spell those words and you can practice it. So the first one is knee and it has a special sound. The KN says N. And then we have a double E, knee. E, double E says E, knee. Then we have the cake, straight out of your phonics book, K, A, K. What would make that A say its own name? A silent E, cake. Then we have dice, D, I, in this case, we have a soft C, dice. Trr, trr. E, double E says E. Tree. Are you with me? You can always pause the video. I'm not trying to go too fast. Sn, snow, sn. What is that blend? Sn. O. In this case, it's O-W says O. Snow. Or, yes, okay, snow. We have, what is that? Pie. P, p, p. I. And then a silent E, pie, says I. I with a vowel after says I, pie. She's going to blow. Well, if I can spell snow, I can spell blow. And finally, our little toe. O with a silent E. O with a vowel after says O, toe. Okay, I think that's enough to think about today, to review. Don't go ahead on this. Let's just review what we have, okay? We'll see you on this again tomorrow. So don't lose this. Put it back in your Fun with Sounds folder.